The Forbidden Love. The Forbidden Love. Long ago, in a lush and vibrant kingdom in West Africa, there lived two neighboring tribes, the Zulu and the Maasai. These tribes had a long history of rivalry and mistrust, their lands divided by a mighty river that flowed like a serpent through the heart of the land. Despite their proximity, the Zulu and Maasai rarely interacted, and when they did, it was with caution and suspicion. In the Zulu tribe, there was a young warrior named Jabari. He was strong, courageous, and admired by many for his skills in battle and his wisdom beyond his years. His heart, however, was not captured by the glory of war, but by the beauty of a maiden named Amina, who lived on the other side of the river, among the Maasai.
Amina was known throughout her tribe for her grace and kindness. She was the daughter of the Maasai chief, and her gentle spirit was said to bring peace wherever she went. Her laughter was like the music of the river, and her eyes sparkled like the stars in the night sky.
One day, as Jabari was hunting near the river, he heard a soft voice singing a melody that seemed to blend with the sound of the flowing water. He followed the voice and soon came upon Amina, who was gathering herbs by the riverbank. The moment their eyes met, something stirred deep within their hearts. They knew instantly that they had found something rare and beautiful. But they were from different worlds that were not meant to mix. Jabari and Amina knew that their love was forbidden, but they could not deny the bond that had formed between them. They began meeting secretly by the river, where they would talk for hours, sharing their dreams, fears, and hopes for the future. As the seasons changed, so did their love. It grew stronger with each passing day, like the roots of a mighty tree that digs deep into the earth. But with their love came danger. The rivalry between their tribes was intense, and if their relationship were discovered, it could lead to war. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and painted the sky with hues of gold and crimson, Jabari and Amina made a vow. They promised to stand by each other, no matter the cost. They knew the risks, but their love was worth everything to them. However, fate had other plans. The Maasai chief, Amina's father, began to suspect that something was amiss. He noticed that Amina often wandered away from the village and that her thoughts seemed distant. One night, he followed her as she slipped away into the darkness. Hidden among the tall grasses, he watched in shock as his beloved daughter met with Jabari, the warrior from the rival tribe. Fury and betrayal filled the chief's heart. He returned to his village and called a meeting of the elders. They agreed that this forbidden love could not be allowed to continue. The next day, the Maasai warriors were sent to capture Jabari. Jabari is captured and brought before the Maasai chief. Amina pleads for his life, arguing that their love could bring peace between the tribes. Describe the chief's refusal, his hardened heart, and the order for Jabari's execution at dawn. That night, as the village slept, Amina crept to the place where Jabari was imprisoned. With the help of a few loyal friends, she freed him from his chains. They fled into the night, their only hope to escape the wrath of the Maasai and find a place where they could live in peace. They crossed the river and fled deep into the forest, where the trees stood tall and thick, and the air was filled with the scent of earth and wildflowers. But they knew that they could not run forever. The Maasai and Zulu warriors would soon come for them. In the heart of the forest, they found an ancient tree, its trunk wide and its branches reaching high into the sky. It was said that this tree was a gift from the gods, a symbol of eternal love and protection. Jabari and Amina knelt before the tree and prayed for a miracle. As dawn broke, the warriors from both tribes arrived at the edge of the forest. They were prepared for battle, but what they found stopped them in their tracks. Jabari and Amina stood hand in hand before the ancient tree, their faces calm and serene. The warriors raised their weapons, but before they could strike, a powerful wind swept through the forest. The wind carried with it the voices of the ancestors, whispering words of peace and unity. The ground trembled, and the ancient tree began to glow with a soft, golden light. The warriors lowered their weapons, awed by the sight before them. The chiefs of the Zulu and Maasai tribes stepped forward, their hearts touched by the miracle they had witnessed. They realized that the love between Jabari and Amina was not something to be feared, but something to be honored. It was a love that had the power to heal the wounds of the past and bring their tribes together. In that moment, the rivalry between the Zulu and Maasai ended. The two tribes united, and Jabari and Amina were allowed to live in peace. Their love became a symbol of hope and unity, and their story was passed down through generations as a reminder that true love knows no boundaries. And so, the tale of the forbidden love of Jabari and Amina lived on, a testament to the power of love to conquer all, even the deepest divisions.